Okay, guys. So the exchange that took place yesterday was utterly disgusting. I'm not here to hee hoo, and ha ha with you. Let's talk about these tweets real quick and see where we go from here.
To the top is where I'm aiming, y'all. Get your life, bruh. Get your life, bruh. Get your life, bruh. Get your life, bruh. Okay, there ain't no way that you can stop me. Okay, I be up on my grizzly, so go ahead and miss me completely. Y'all so lame, and though I'm really not complaining, I'm flattered by the chatted. To the top is where I'm aiming, y'all. Get your life.
What's up, guys? What's good? It's your boy Chris on the gram. First and foremost, shout out to all my subscribers. Really appreciate you guys being here. We're a little over 6,000 subscribers. Let's get it up to 7K. So run it up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Hit you with reactions to all your favorite hip hop, R&B, pop artists, new school, old school. Do interviews, music, all of that goes down here at the channel. Make sure you're following me on my social medias. I'm on Instagram at Chris on the Gram. Twitter, Blue Sky at Chris on the Gram TV, and I'm back on TikTok at the Real KOTG TV. Okay, guys, we got to talk about what happened yesterday. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not here to hee hoo, and ha ha. My demeanor is totally changed since yesterday. Pretty much appalled. I felt sick to my stomach yesterday. I felt like certain people went below the belt. And let's just get right into these tweets because now where do we go from here? You know what I'm saying? Like it was all fun and games the day before, but yesterday was too much. It was disgusting. It was crazy. So let's start it off first with Nicki Minaj. She seemingly is back in her bag of just being the bully and the victim. Okay, so to pick up from yesterday, it looks like Nicki was responding back to what Cardi B was saying about her fertility and popping perks or whatever, and that's why she had to go buy some eggs or whatever the case may be. So oddly enough, she responds, she quotes the talk of the charts for some reason regarding her fertility issues, which makes no sense. So talk of the charts, they made a mistake or somebody saying that Cardi sold 75,000 when it was actually 7,500. So I guess Nikki felt like it was her chance to jump on this and try to be funny or whatever, do what Nikki does. She goes, "Is I'm the Barney B and the flop? Is I'm lying about fertility when the queen has never once seen or spoken to a fertility doctor in her life? Is I'm the one sleeping with Trade while hubby fucking sweetie and taking my big gooey hole for alimony? Is I'm going to be sued when the queen show her medical records to the courts? Or rock bottom nation, we win again. Desiree, I have your medical records too. The lawyer said we're going to have Barney be homeless within 36 months. Praise God. Lucky we eating cake right now. Barney B, I know you don't know this, but some women plan their pregnancies, you dirty Heineken pussy twat. We don't let niggas fuck us while we pregnant for the next trade who got four other people pregnant. You see, the devil has come to collect. You sold your soul, you made a pact, but you lost. Now hear this. You have been neutralized in the mighty name of Jesus. Every word you speak on me or mine will now curse your enablers more than your dizzy brain could ever fathom. I was pregnant from my first love, got married the next year, got pregnant for my soulmate on purpose. You see, Barney, we planned it. Your medical records in the strip club to now look embarrassing in your father. Well, anyway, you're about to be shrivel up and die inside. You call black women monkeys and roaches. Now, one day, people will call your daughters monkeys and roaches. Anyway, I used to use double the protection in every relationship until I was ready. This was a whole bunch of what the hell are you talking about, Nikki? First of all, why is this tweet even quoted from a sales chart? That just makes no sense. And then the Jesus, God, praise God, this and that. Like your moral values are non existent. Like you're married to a convicted SA offender, a PDF file. There's no morals there. You talk on people's dead mothers. Like your moral value is non existent. And are you the bully or are you the victim? Because one minute you're playing, just in this one tweet, one minute you're playing the bully and the next minute you're playing the victim. It's super weird how this is just like, we thought things died down yesterday, but no, here she comes out of nowhere. Cardi B does respond, and Cardi B says, "Girl, it's your son's birthday. Why are you on Twitter dedicating essays to me? For the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese." Okay, so that's that. Now, this back and forth went on for a minute. I'm going to try my best to really get through the back and forth. Also, Um, Nicki Minaj. Also, let me say this: though I have never had fertility issues, it's not something that should be used for a drag. Until you know the women who actually living that pain, blaming themselves, we can only imagine and pray for them, love them, uplift them, not use the women as a punchline. You're always downgrading women though. Like she's such a hypocrite that it's not even funny. Like the things she says is actually the things she does. Or the things she says she doesn't do is the things that she does. Pay attention to what she says and what she does. It's literally it's crazy that Nicki can talk like this. And then her fans, she gives her fans the green light to drag. You got 15 minutes, green light. Like, what type of adult talks like this? Seriously, I'm in my 40s too, and I don't got the time for this, let alone a celebrity, an artist that actually has things to do to be sitting on Twitter to keep going back and forth with somebody. This is ridiculous. Posting pictures of Barney B. Tell them how you get in seizures from the knot. Okay. So Cardi B responds, of course, when have I ever had a seizure? You the one that went on that award show saying you ain't want to call 911 after you were shaken from the drug overdose. Talking about not miss, I'm standing, talking about a not miss, I'm standing right here. And she posts a picture from the Harper's Bazaar because she brought it to her face right then and there. Like, if you talking all that, then when I see you, it's on site. And clearly, we all seen that Nicki didn't want it. Allegedly, the security was there and blah blah blah. But that was a whole fiasco in itself. So Cardi goes on. She's like, damn, how were you pressed over an album you ain't got hit in or mentioned in her new album, Am I the Drama, in stores now? Bitch feeling hurt because I ain't paid her no attention. You haven't even cut your fucking kid's cake. Meanwhile, it's her whole child's birthday yesterday. And you're online going back and forth with somebody like you're 10 years the elder. Like you're going back and forth with somebody that what is even the point on your child's birthday? He says, my God, it's 6 o'clock in LA. You must have took your first line of the day. Okay. Then Cardi B goes, and let me tell you something. Let this be the last time you mention my kids before I spill tea on yours while you talking about ABCs. You gonna leave me the F alone today, ho. I'm sick of you, bitch. And she's telling her, like, leave me the hell alone, pretty much. Now, she's telling you, stop mentioning my kids. Now, whatever happened between Cardi saying something about somebody's kids or Nicki liking a tweet about somebody's kids, that was years ago. They got into their little back and forth at the Harper's Bazaar. So the slates are clean. So now nobody's talking about nobody's kids. You leave that over there, you leave that over there. If you bring it up now, then you bring it up now because we're in a whole different era and now we're talking about it. So, of course, people start talking about people's kids, and that's where it took me. That's where I'm just like, okay, now we're going too far with it. Like we're grown people, and it just went left field after this. And here comes Nicki, Barney B, and Culture Vulture talking about her child. That's uncalled for, Nikki. I'm sorry. That's uncalled for. Like children are off limits. You know what I'm saying? And it's terrible because she eggs her fans on to do this to other people all the time. But when it comes to her, then she plays the victim again. I thought that was just disgusting. And that's just the first tweet. Disgusting. She posts pictures of Cardi B from the Harper's Bazaar party. And look at this. Culture Vulture, you ugly too. You calling kids ugly? You calling kids ugly? Seriously, Nikki, that's so trash. That just brought your stock down tremendously. I don't even see who's going to really work with you. I don't see who's going to want to be associated with you. And any parent, I'm sure, would want to put hands on you, like for real, for real. You calling my kids ugly? This has nothing even to do with them. You really took it to a place where it didn't need to be taken to. So in Cardi's defense, meanwhile, this is Cardi. Cardi's she's playing off of the tweets that Nicki is giving her. She's playing off like you're talking about me and I'm defending myself. That's what I'm getting from what Cardi B's doing. So Cardi B is she's letting you know. She says, "Let me tell you something. Let this be the last time you mention my kids before I spill tea on yours while you talking about ABCs. You're gonna leave me the F alone." So Cardi B goes, "Wait, bring that ass here. You talking about my father? My father never been in jail in a day of his life. Go get a detective and tell him to run them records. Don't put them dirty ass allegations from your bloodline on mine. Your daddy was a crackhead and your brother was raping, graping his stepchild. You got medical records on me. Post them, bitch. You gonna leave me the fuck alone today." It's like ridiculous. And she said, Cardi B goes, "Bitch, you wish you could call my daughter ugly. Culture is beautiful, and you know that. Your hate is so deep, dark, and nasty because your son nonverbal, because you fucked him up with them drugs. So you jealous of everybody's kids and their happiness. Bitch, where the fuck you at? Stop talking." Now, mention she didn't even really go in on Nikki's child. She's like, "Look, he's nonverbal." She's letting you know. And them drugs you taking is probably why. Like it's a difference between saying, "Look, leave my kid alone because your kid has issues himself because of what you did. You're just really attacking my child. I'm letting you know that, look, don't be mad at me because you popping perks and you doing whatever drugs left your son the way he is." So I didn't really consider that an attack, though still I feel like kids are off limit both ways. But when you coming at my child first, everything is off limits. Then it's like, bitch, I'm coming for your neck. I'm coming for your kid's neck. I'm coming for your parents, your whole family. I'm not playing these games with you. So Nikki responds, of course, do something. We in New York, heavy on it. Like, are you a teenager? Seriously, are you a kid? This is some kid shit. This is some fucking childish shit. Nicki's still going album flop, pussy flop, never want to fight, outrank you in your own gang. Shut the fuck up, come fight, sympathy baby, couldn't pull 228K, abort mission. And you trying to tell somebody to come and fight you? A whole pregnant woman. You telling her, you egging her on to come fight you. That looks pathetic. But when she wasn't pregnant, like Cardi said, and she seen you, you wasn't about that life. And I believe she does address that actually. So let me go back to Cardi's. Trying to call me out to fight because I'm pregnant as fuck. You never have that energy when you see me in person. I seen you at 2 Met Galas and you never have that energy. But where the fuck you at? My niggas is outside right now. Where you at? So Cardi's like, and that's to me, that's what happens in the hood. Like if somebody's pregnant or say a girl got a problem with me, I'm a guy. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna get my sister. I'm gonna get my cousins, and they're gonna whoop your ass. Believe me, because we connected. You know what I'm saying? Trust and believe me. I know not to go hit a woman or whatever. If you pregnant, you shouldn't definitely never ever hit a pregnant woman. But you want to keep popping your shit, then I'm gonna get my big sister to come through and knock you the fuck out, or my little sister, my cousin, my auntie. That's about that life, and you're gonna see what our bloodline is like. You know what I'm saying? So I completely understand where Cardi's coming from, talking about my kids, bitch, and I'm pregnant. I know you ain't about that life neither. So okay, that's where we taking it. Cardi B continues, Papa Bear, I'm sorry. You can't speak and bringing spoons and banging spoons because your mom couldn't put drugs down. I'm sorry your mom not even paying you attention to you on your own birthday because she's such an obsessed and dark spirited hating hoe. I'm sorry. And again, she's not even really talking bad about this baby. She's just like, look, I'm so sorry that that your mother is the way she is. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that your brain and your things that's supposed to be normal for a kid your age is not developed at your age because of what your mom did. And Cardi's like, look, drop the addy right now. Don't do this tagging the feds and police like you did 3 months ago. You pussy ass bitch. Shut the fuck up. And Nikki continues to be the disgusting person she is. So audio leaked between Lotto and Cardi B, Ice Spice. Y'all go ahead and look that up on another video. It wasn't even that serious to me. But Nikki speaks on that. Leaked it once Barney B started trending. Allegedly, Papa first party over. He got 4 more to go. Let's go, ho. Drop the receipts. Rico Nation, Desiree, you send Jigga Man broke. Get this bitch before get in on your families as well. Tonight happens to be the fucking night. And why is Jay Z and Rock Nation keep being mentioned? Like, who are you going at? Are you going at Cardi B? Are you going at Rock Nation? Are you going at Desiree? Like, what is it with you? Like, this is something is really going on behind the scenes. I don't know if it's just in her head or what. And so Nikki continues, culture a vulture and her mama a crow, talking about kids, like not even like being directly going at your child. So stupid to not see once Wendy ate that crow. What happened? Wendy Williams. They played you. They played you to do that hoe to yourself, you flop ass heavy tongue hoe. A whole 40-year-old, mind you. Cokey B, please don't sniff coke with baby 4 or 5. Word to Carlos. This the type of shit that get you punched in the face. This the type of shit that get you punched in the face. Culture, you a roach and a monkey like your sister. So now you just blatantly you just gonna call kids all type of names, monkeys and roaches. Seriously, that's what we doing? That's when it's just like, okay, I'm lost. I'm disgusted. A bitch need to get slapped in the face, dragged. Seriously, for real, for real. And Cardi's not backing down too. She's like, bitch, drop the Addy right now. Don't go tagging the feds. We went over that. She goes, so Cardi's like, well, shit, let me empty the receipts. She says, bitch, you've been having cum stains in your mouth since you was a minor because your daddy used to molest you, bitch. Tell the world that's why you wake up so fucking miserable because you hurt and full of trauma and trying to apply it to everybody else. And why the fuck you keep bringing up Rock Nation? I'm not signed to them, you delusional, paranoid, coke sniffing bitch. So Cardi got some type of receipts on Nicki Minaj. Like, so you was molested by your dad? Is that what happened? And she's still trying to get over that trauma. And it's so weird. The whole family's all messed up. The brother, PDF Island, the stepsister or something. It's a whole long thing. So who knows? You know, this is all alleged, but if that's the case, I could definitely see why Nikki is lashing out if that happened to her and why she's even married to a PDF file person, essay offender. You know, that trauma is some serious stuff. And to be honest with y'all, it happens a lot in the black family. That's one thing I wanted to talk about too on one of my shows, and I still might because being molested and things like that happens in the black family, but nobody wants to talk about it. They want to sweep it under the rug. And it happens between, the men and the girls and the men and the men and the girls and the girls. Like the conversation really needs to happen from that. So Cardi continues. She goes, you said fuck culture, what? Bitch, fuck that slow ass son that came out your pussy. You was wishing so much negativity on me while I was pregnant, and look at your karma. Look what your rotten pussy produced. Now he a whole 5-year-old tiptoeing around the house and can't spell his name. Now, like I said, I never condone going at kids. So Cardi, I see she's kind of in the wrong for that too, but it's understandable on where she's coming from. You talking about my kid, bitch? I was nice enough to be like, look, I wasn't coming directly at your kid. I'm telling you, like, stop popping them pills because your kid is fucked up. I hate that Cardi took it there, but I understand why she took it there too. I understand. All gloves are off, bitch. Like, come on. So Cardi goes, you lying, funky feet, bitch. Nobody called the cops on you. You dumbass, bum ass man went online talking shit and doing threats while he was on probation, dummy. You was talking tough. Now you talking about find us, drop the addy, you fake tough pussy bitch. Because at the award show, they were waiting outside. I think it was the MTV Awards a few years ago. And Petty and them was outside and was like, egging Offset to come out or whatever. And meanwhile, you're on probation. So you shooting a video, the officers can easily see that and arrest you for violating probation. So that's not even a secret. Nobody had to call the police on that, is what she's saying. And then, of course, the back and forth, Nikki goes back. Um, Barney Dangerous, Bodega Barney, what up? Your sister can get that chest caves in if you pregnant with another monkey or roach, right? This is disgusting. Now, I'm just saying for entertainment purposes only. Disgusting. Lucian, Elliot, Rico Nation, I promise you. Tell that dizzy hoe to stand down, I promise you. Nikki continues, where's the roach spray? I'ma spray it in that bitch disease ridden mouth. Bunch of different cum stains on the new roach for entertainment purposes. And she goes in with stats because that's all she's really about is stats. Nicki doesn't seem like she's really about the music these days and haven't been for years. It's only about the stats. Like, who cares? She goes at Jay Z. Jay Z, take off that fucking lace front. I really hope Jay Z really says something, or because I know not just Jay Z's feeling that, but the whole family's feeling that. I'm sure Beyonce's looking at this bitch side fucking ways. Like, bitch, you talking about my husband? You've been going on a whole talking about my husband tour rant for the past fucking for the almost like the whole summer. Like, seriously, something is really wrong with you. Why are you going at my husband like that? I know Solange is probably ready to take off her fucking earrings and pop a bitch in the face because, like, what the hell? And Nicki continues with just childish tweets, Barney and Bailey. Just childish shit. She tried to goes in on Desiree, and here comes and Nicki's still egging her on. Fuck the vulture B Day. Jay Z in a pink wig with a lawsuit paper, AI shit. Nicki continues. Barney B had the whole label fly out to Cali to beg me to do a joint tour and album together with her. I don't want to have to drop that recorded call. Nicki always saying she got something recorded or some receipts, but she never drops these. That's why all the sabotage on my tour. Drop the receipts, dumb bitch. You cost them the millions with your $4 album and $5 coupon. Cardi responds. She said, "Bitch, you want to talk about $4.99? You sold both your albums for $5, you dumb hoe. You was even selling posters and keychain bundles for your Queen album, you fucking dummy. And you know I never been a bitch to cop, please. That was your friend Nitty hitting up Tubby. I don't know who these people are. To go on a fucking joint tour after he got out of jail. I ain't never got on a phone call with none of y'all asses. Bitch, you wish. And look how you be talking about Rock Nation, you ungrateful bitch. When they let you offer 3 months of title just so they could buy your album. She's telling some business right there. And Cardi's like, look, bitch, like now, I mean, you talk about my kids and shit. I'm not even fucking with you. You should say, bitch, stop all this talking. Where you at? You said you was going to cave my sister's chest, and we checking our DMs. Ain't seen it yet. Everybody up and waiting. Drop the Addy right now, ho. And that's all I'm saying from Cardi B. But I know it was like another tweet or two where she's like, bitch, drop the at. Like, where you at? Like, nah, I'm not playing games with you. And Nicki's still continuing. She's so stupid. Find me, bitch. Remember you called the cops on us last time. Um, Tell them we had to leave New York because your man was afraid for y'all lives. No, and Cardi just said that you'll be eating out garbage cans out the Bronx in the name of Jesus. So stop putting the name of Jesus in it. That makes you look even crazier. And that was it. And I really hope this is it. Seriously. Nicki looks crazy. Nicki looks crazy. And like I said, I'm not really justifying Cardi B talking about somebody's kids, but I get it and I understand. Bitch, you talk about my kids, my family, everything is off limits. But yo, I'm disgusted. Like now, if they go back and forth again or whatever, I'm not even going to do a video on it. I'm not reporting on it. Y'all see it now that everybody sees everything for what it is. You just got to judge for yourself. Like, seriously, if you still support Nicki Minaj after this disgusting rant, it says a lot about you as a person, for real, for real. This went total left field, yo, and I feel like I don't know, Cardi. I don't know how pregnant she is, but I feel like once that baby do drop, like you don't want to see that lady. You do not want to see her wherever you at in Cali, hiding in the hills or whatever the case may be. You might want to stay there because Cardi is outside. She just did a whole promo run outside. I seen her in Atlanta. Cardi is loved by the hood. She was not scared. She walked around that whole parking lot to see what's up to the hood. Like it was nothing but a bunch of black folks out there showing love to Cardi. You know what I'm saying? So anything Nicki Minaj is talking about is invalid, baby. Like Nicki Minaj is not outside. So when she does decide to step out, I would definitely be watching my back because the shit you said, like that's the type of shit that'd get a bitch knocked in the head early. But that's one down, guys. Like I said, I'm not gonna report on any of this no more. honestly, I would love to see them go in the booth with it. Like, let me hear a diss record, Nicki. And you so quick to drop a diss for Megan. Why don't you drop one for Cardi B? What's going on with that? It felt like there must be something. Cardi must got some type of something on you for you not to get in the booth and drop a record. And I feel like Cardi can drop a record too, a diss record, and go in at Nicki Minaj. So like I think this should end where it is right now. And if y'all do anything else, put it on a record. Let's keep this shit hip hop. I don't want to see nobody get hurt per se. Like when it comes to females, the females go hard. Like back in the day, Little Kim and Foxy Brown, they got into a shootout. You know what I'm saying? I think somebody got shot in the back or died or something. I can't remember, but that beef was like on some real beef type shit, you know. And I feel like this Nicki and Cardi beef is really almost at that level too. Like we know Cardi is from the streets. I don't know if Nicki's that street savvy. She likes to be associated with street people. You know what I'm saying? But still, if you popping all that shit, definitely gotta back it up. But yeah, this was insane. Every time Nicki tweeted, I was just like, my jaw dropped. I was just like, really? We going there? Like you a whole woman with a child of your own. You really going there? It was distasteful, it was disgusting, and I don't even see how you could be a fan of hers if you are and you watching this video. Real talk. But guys, that's my take on this situation. Let me know what y'all think up in the comments for real. Like the video, man. Share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. It's your boy Chris on the gram. You already know I'll be back with another video.